This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with the very talented and sometimes smelly Anthony Ray. In today's show, we're going to be talking about how to look for a good grooming shop. The do's, the don'ts, the must-haves. Also, we're going to be talking about our funny comment section. We got all that and much, much more when we come back on Groomer Humor.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy? Come to Dynovite for help.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynovite.
Dynovite is nutrition.
Pick up 2 bottles of Lico-Chops. Get the 3rd bottle free.
New improved Lico-Chops with omega-3, omega-6, vitamin E.
And now, 6 extra direct-fed microbials.
Even better for the digestive tract and immune system.
Try Lico-Chops. Buy 2, get 1 free.
At Dynovite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
And welcome back to Groomer Humor. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. Guys, this show is being brought to you by PetsAreKids2.com. Go to Save a Pet at PetsAreKids2.com. Use promo code PET15 and receive 15% off your purchase. Send in a picture of your pet with a purchased bottle, and Pets Are Kids 2 will donate to a pet with cancer. Again, that's PetsAreKids2.com. Use promo code PET15 and receive 15% off your purchase. Woo! How you doing, Ant? I have not talked to you in 4 days.
Yeah. I went away.
You did?
Yeah.
Where did you go? I'm telling you, guys, I'm not even lying about this. As much time as me and Anthony spend together on the weekends, we literally don't talk.
Yeah, that's true.
like, what did you do?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. It was somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania. There was a pool in the house. You're just talking about things that you remember?
Yeah, just things that I remember. Yeah, to sum up the trip in a word, it was alcohol. That was a good way to, alcohol. That trip was alcohol. Yeah. Right. But yeah, it was a great time. I laughed a lot.
It's not a guy's name. It's not alcohol. It's alcohol, right?
Yeah.
That alcohol.
Ironically, the owner of the house's name is alcohol. Alcohol. But yeah, no, it was good. A lot of laughing. Very good group. Very fun people. Got to see some friends that live up in Boston and Vermont that I only get to see once in a while. They came down.
Nice. Wow,
yeah.
Must have been important for them to travel all that distance.
Well, it was Christina, her 30th birthday. So
wow, happy birthday, Christina.
Yes, for any of you who don't know, Christina is my friend / landlord. Very good friend of mine, and she just recently turned 30.
What did you get her for a gift? A rent check?
Actually,
here's your rent
ironically,
check.
we're late on rent this month, so that's what I got her this year. I got her a late rent check. We still haven't given it to her. Sorry,
you're late because you had to give her a gift. So.
Right. Sure.
How much can people possibly want? You know what I mean? You want rent and a gift? Come on, it doesn't work. No way. No.
Jess,
it's one or the other.
Yeah, not we. Jess made an eggplant. Well, everybody cooked something. It was a lot of fun. A lot of boozing. A lot of music.
A lot of boozing. No
snoozing. No snoozing. Absolutely not. The house was insanity. It was such a beautiful place. I want to go back there. Quick trip.
Nobody drowned. So
no, nobody drowned.
Success.
Yeah. Anytime somebody doesn't drown, that's a success, I would say.
Yeah. Well, it's not a good mix. You don't want alcohol and an indoor pool. That could be very, very dangerous.
Yeah. The pool room didn't have any of those rubber mats either. So
really?
it was like when I was walking through it, it was so slippery. It looked like everybody looked like they were walking across like one of those drawbridges where it might fall, and step by step.
Yeah, that what. That always scared me. To this day, when you're walking around like a wet pool, I'm always afraid to fall, because if I fall, I know I'm going to break a hip. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not going to be like, oh, he fell, that's funny. No, it's going to be like, oh, he fell, let's get an ambulance. Now everybody's crowding around. Oh, what happened? Oh, he fell, he broke his hip. You know? Fell,
broke his hip, the skull's crushed.
Yeah, it's going to be a to-do for me. And that's why whenever I walk around a wet pool, I always walk real slow. And it's hard to look cool, too, because you want to kind of look cool. You got your bathing suit on, and, you're walking around like you're on, ice skates.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Well, man, I'm glad you had a good time, though. You need that.
Yeah. I haven't been away in a while. Been busy with everything.
Yeah. I'm looking at you right now. You look soggy. You look like a wet sponge.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm just saying. I got to be honest with you. You're my son.
You look like a dry sponge.
Oh, that's disgusting. It's like a hard, dry sponge. I'd rather be a wet sponge. That's gross.
Hey,
Yed. Anyway, let's get to our topic here.
Right. We have a grooming podcast.
We have a grooming podcast. So let's get to our topic. Guys, we get this question a lot. How do I find a good grooming shop? Hey, listen, this could be a challenge. That's why we urge so many people to take this on as a career, so that at least there's more groomers out there, and there's more variety, and you can pick and choose. Currently, I think the industry is growing. I think there are a lot more grooming shops opening up. But how do we look for a good one? Well, listen, we have to do some things. And first of all, what you want to do is you really want to do some research. I'm gonna read something here from an article that I just looked up. And this is kind of what's out there. This is somebody who wrote this article, and this is their expectation of a grooming shop. And I quote, the article says, "I want to bring my dog to get groomed at a set time and sit and watch him being groomed and communicate with the groomer while doing so. You wouldn't drop a toddler off at a hair salon and say, yeah, cool, call me when she's ready." Okay, guys, listen, I couldn't disagree with this article more. And I'm going to tell you why. If you have that expectation of bringing your dog to a grooming shop and you want to sit there and watch the process, I'll tell you what's going to happen. 95% of the time, the dog's just going to freak out. He's not going to want to get groomed. He's just going to be looking at you. He's going to want to go home. Especially if you're trying to communicate and talk to the dog. So are we to believe that you're actually expecting a dog groomer to put scissors around the eyes and the ears and do this very tedious, dangerous work while you're talking to the dog? It's just not going to work. And the dog is going to respond to your voice, and the response is going to be, get me the hell out of here. So again, I couldn't disagree with that more. And I'm just saying what I feel here. And you guys might disagree with me, and that's okay too. But with that being said, if you are that type, if you want a groomer to just work on your dog, then let me tell you, that groomer should be paid $500 for your session. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way, and you may find that groomer. You may find someone who just wants to work on your dog. But in the real world, you really do have to trust a groomer and drop your dog off and give a groomer ample time to groom your dog without you being there. Because, again, the groomer needs your dog's undivided attention to do detailed and sometimes dangerous work without you being there upsetting the dog.
That is a horrible idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean horrible. That I've never even heard of a grooming shop that even would allow that. I don't know if it's different in other states or whatever, but certainly not the way we operate, and we would not be able to operate like that. Also, I have a problem with the comparison.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing. When you go to get your haircut, toddler, adult, whatever, 9 times out of 10, it's pretty basic stuff. It takes about, 45 minutes to an hour. That is not nearly the amount of time that a full grooming requires. So I'm not even really sure that comparison makes sense on that level either.
Exactly. And here's the other part of it, too. First of all, your toddler is a human being. It's not a dog. A dog is a dog. A toddler is a human being. So they think differently. They react differently because we are two different species of animal. So again, I think this is an example of just over-humanizing our dogs. And again, it's just not a good idea. And good luck finding a groomer that's willing to do that. We get asked that question here, and it's just no. It's an absolute no, because I'm not going to sit there and try to scissor your dog while you're going, ooh, oh, good puppy, and freaking the dog out. It just doesn't work that way. I think that a better comparison would be more like if you were going to bring your child to kindergarten. You wouldn't stay with your child in kindergarten all day or in school all day. At some point, you do have to trust other people with your loved ones, be it your dog or your toddler or your child, and get them away from you at some point so they can learn some things from other people. So I think it's a question of trust. You have to find a groomer that you trust and not put that kind of pressure on the groomer or the dog. You have no idea what you're asking of the dog by trying to stick around while somebody tries to groom it.
Yeah, I agree with that 100% because this is the thing. First of all, everybody who watches the show or listens to the show, rather, watches our YouTube channel, that you guys all know, if anybody's down for humanizing pets, it's us. We love that. It's hysterical. It's funny.
To a point.
To a point, to a degree. Here's the thing, and we've also discussed this in past episodes. That article, that not so much just the article, that notion, that whole idea, it just furthers that grooming. That's just another person not taking grooming as seriously as they should. You have no idea what you're asking of the groomer and of your dog. If you're afraid your dog is going to freak out, well, how is the dog staring at you all day wanting to leave and go with you going to help the dog freak out less? You have to trust the groomer that we know what we're doing and we know what we're talking about. And a responsible groomer who ends up getting an ungroomable dog will let you know, and it's not going to push the issue or anything like that. But you cannot stand there all day. Why would you even want to? You're going to stand and dogs aren't worked on straight from start to finish. You're going to stand there for 6 hours while we work on your dog for 45 minutes and then the next dog for 45 minutes, and it wouldn't even make sense.
No, it wouldn't make sense. And, another comparison, I think, if you want to include like children, is just that, children tend to act up in front of their parents. Yeah. If you want to compare, dogs to a child. So is your dog. Your dog is just going to act up in front of you. It knows your weakness. So it's just going to cry. It's going to want to get out of the situation. And again, it would be dangerous to do something like that. I sincerely believe that. It would be dangerous to work on a dog while the owner's sticking around. Not to say that, like you were saying earlier with the nail clips. What were you saying? Oh,
well, there are situations where it does make sense for the owner to be there, like a nail clip. Nail clip makes sense. And
or like a trimming. Or
we've had customers who are very close with us. I hurt my back or something. Can you help me wash my dog? Yeah, sure. Come on back. I'm not going to send you home. Let me give your lab a quick bath for you. I got you. No problem. And that's just an example of a situation. It doesn't always necessitate that you must leave and come back or anything like that. But those are quick things, less risky things. When I lift your lab into the tub, I'm not putting scissors near his face while you sit there and talk to him and try to comfort him. Nail clips, yes, that's much more dangerous, but that's a situation where it might make sense for the owner to be there. The dog might just be freaking out way too much, but the nails are digging into the pads. We have to do this to help the dog by any means necessary. With the owner there, I understand that. But even the way we do nail clips, man, 9 times out of 10, the owner stays in the retail and we bring the dog to the back and we do it.
Because we have a little sitting section, a waiting area where you wait for your dog and we go back, we clip the nails, takes 5 minutes, and we bring your dog back out. In some cases, the dog is freaking out, and sometimes the owner will calm the dog and hold the dog. But to sit there through a grooming session, that's a totally different ballgame. Like you said, you'd be sitting there for hours. But this is what I wanted to also say. There is an alternative. If you are the type of person that isn't going to trust a groomer, you don't want to leave your dog. That's fine. It's your dog. It's your prerogative. The alternative would be, I think, either groom your dog at home. You can take on the challenge yourself, and that way you don't have to worry about leaving your dog or anything. Or another way to go about it would be to use like a self-service grooming facility where you can, bring your dog and stay and work on the dog, and they usually have aides and stuff that help you out. So that would be an alternative. And we're not trying to bash anyone for wanting to do this, but I'm just trying to let you know it's not a good idea, and it seldom works.
It's also never going to happen either. So I don't want people to think, oh, this is the way it's going to be. You're not going to find a groomer that's going to let you do that. Not common at all in this industry. So you might be looking for a long time. So if anything, maybe we can save you some time and just know that I've personally never met a groomer, and we meet a lot of groomers through our YouTube channel online. We know a lot of groomers personally. Not one of them would ever agree to that. I can guarantee that. So just, and save yourself some time.
If you do, listen, maybe there is somebody that would agree to that, not us, because again, I feel it to be very, very dangerous to do something like that.
Depends on the situation. There are definitely situations where it can make sense. Not so much for a full grooming, but, again, I don't know. Some groomers do after hours when all the other dogs go home. We've done that, but still the customer doesn't stay because it's a long process.
Yeah. Well, again, I think more and more people grooming the dogs at home for this reason, and that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Check out our YouTube channel. Go to Grooming by Rudy on YouTube. We got a lot of tips, a lot of videos. If you are that person that's grooming at home, check out our videos. Go to Grooming by Rudy, and you can, learn from us, because we're all about helping people and dogs.
Yeah. There are a lot of grooming videos on YouTube, and more people are doing it. I'm even seeing more self-serve grooming shops popping up. That's what you're looking for. If you don't want to leave your dog, you're not actually looking for a groomer to do a full grooming on. You're looking for more of a self-serve where there's going to be a groomer helping you, and you're not going to accomplish a professional grooming or anything like that, but it is a great compromise if you are completely unwilling to leave your dog or trust somebody, which I understand. I've always been a groomer, so I could honestly say I'm not even sure what that's like to leave my dog with a stranger. I understand.
That's a good point, because we're looking at it from the different end of the spectrum. We're just assuming, guys, trust us. We're not going to do anything to your dog. We love your dog. But yeah, I do get it. I understand it. I really do.
I just think that's more, that article, it's only wrong because you're asking for a full professional grooming. That's not what you need, and that's not really what's attainable in that scenario that article's laying out. What you are actually looking for is either to become a do-it-yourselfer, which is very doable, or a self-serve grooming shop, which are getting more popular, at least around here. There's already 3 that have popped up in the last year. And they're great. It's a great way to learn, great way to get started. Eventually, you graduate to not having to go there at all. You do it at your house. Again, our grooming channel, Grooming by Rudy, we have a lot of tips on that kind of stuff, setting up a grooming area, all that stuff. Too much to get into right now. But yeah, so that's more what you're looking for in this situation, I would think.
Yeah. Or you can even check out some of our earlier podcast episodes, because we talk about it on Pet Life Radio as well. So, be open and learn and continue.
Yeah, we did a whole episode about getting close with your customers, and a lot of our customers became our friends over the years because there has to be trust there. It makes you feel better as a groomer too. There's always pressure on a groomer to do well, but as the customer, as the pet owner, it bodes well for your dog or cat to try to get some trust in there. Try to find your grooming shop. You don't have to pick the first one you walk into. Hey, listen, there's a lot of sign. Grooming shop could be really dirty, could really stink. We've been told we have one of the cleanest ones ever. We take that very seriously. Not every groomer does, unfortunately. Some people are, whatever, they're too busy. They don't want to clean. Hey, if you walk into a grooming shop and it stinks really bad, you don't have to bring your dog there.
Right, right, exactly. It's important.
Afraid. Yeah, let me take a quick second here to tell you guys about PetsAreKids2.com. What's really cool about them is they donate a portion of their sales to Pets with Cancer. Their goal is to help save 100 pets with cancer by 2020. Check out their website at PetsAreKids2.com. Enter promo code PET15 for 50% off your order and a lifetime money-back guarantee. If you buy a product and email them a picture of your pet with that bottle, they'll reply with a picture of the pet they donated to from your sale. So once again, guys, check them out, PetsAreKids2.com. Don't forget promo code PET15.
Great company, guys. So before we get to our funny comment section, just want to recap on what we should look for when we're looking for a good grooming shop. Right off the bat, guys, I'm big on first impressions. So when you walk into a grooming shop, how are you being greeted? And how is your dog being greeted? I'm big on that. We greet everybody with respect. We greet the dogs with respect. Just feel it out, man. If you walk into a grooming shop and the groomer just looks angry or mad or
what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? What do you got?
Right. or unprofessional. You know what I mean? If it looks like the groomer's going to try to groom your dog with a hacksaw, you might want to exit. I'm just saying.
We got a Pomeranian. I hate Pomeranians. It's $80. Bring it in.
$80.
Whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, just right off the bat, the greeting and the groomer's personality. So that's the first thing. Second thing, like Anthony said, if you walk in and it smells, cleanliness. Sometimes our shop smells, but everybody knows it's not the dogs, it's Anthony.
You couldn't just get through one episode without saying I stink, huh?
No. See, sometimes when people walk in and it doesn't smell, they'll literally go, "Oh, Anthony's not here yet."
Anthony's not working today, huh?
Oh, is Anthony off today? But cleanliness, guys, definitely. If you walk into a grooming shop and listen, you can expect some odor. There's dogs in there, whatever. They might have a wet dog that day. You can expect some odor. But look around the corners of the shop. If there's just billowing hair, you can ask to see the back of the facility. If there anybody's welcome in our store, make sure the cages are clean. Just make sure there's just no urine on the walls. Cleanliness, it just goes without saying as far as I'm concerned. But that's, again, one of the biggies. We're doing it in order of, importance here too.
You struggle with leading by example because you ever see somebody walk out of a salon and their hair looks horrible. And then as the customer, you think, oh, what if my hair comes out like that?
Right. I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if they see me, they think that their dog's going to come out with a bald spot, right?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
maybe they're optimistic people. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Trust. Got to remember.
Yeah, trust. Maybe they'll think that their dog's coming out with crooked teeth.
Oh, no.
Please don't brush my dog's teeth. I'm afraid you're going to use your toothbrush on them. I don't want what happened to you to happen to my dog. Okay. Well, here, another one is, what's the rapport? What's the rapport with your dog? Is when you do that greeting, how's the groomer treating your dog? How's your dog reacting to the groomer? I mean, you look at your dog too. Listen, it's not uncommon that the dogs are nervous. Dogs are nervous. They don't want to be at the grooming shop usually. We get some dogs that run in the back and greet us. We get other dogs that just want to run back out into the parking lot. But again, just use your intuition and what's the rapport? How is the groomer handling your dog? Is the groomer saying, "Oh, you're so cute. I love you. You're so cute." That's the groomer you want. Or like you said, yeah, I don't even like Pomeranians.
I hate them.
I hate them. What kind of dog do you have? A Pomeranian. All right. Listen, if you have that, again, what's the rapport? How is your groomer talking to your dog? We love talking to dogs. I tell dogs I love them all day long, So, okay, here's another one. What are the groomer's policies? What are their policies? Are they asking you for shot records? Are they asking you to even sign a waiver? What are the groomer's policies? Very, very important. If they're not asking you for shot records, and it's usually a one-time thing and an update later, but if you're a new customer and they're not asking you, hey man, they might not be asking anybody else either. So are the dogs that they're taking in to their facility, are they not updated on shots? That's a good way to get distemper or parvovirus. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Yeah. So especially if you're dealing with a puppy, shots have to be updated and proven. And also along with that is, what are their reviews? Look up some of their reviews. If you're looking it up, listen, you can always expect, even the best grooming shops, we've gotten bad reviews. And believe me, we are clean and we do the best we possibly can. But, you can expect some bad reviews anyway. But if you were looking up some reviews and there's just continuum of bad reviews, listen, that should pique your interest and say, yeah, maybe this guy's not too good. Nobody likes him, or, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like anything else, really.
Yeah.
Read reviews.
Yeah, exactly. And this last one, and there could be more, but we're just kind of, rough drafting all this. Make an appointment, try them out. If you feel comfortable, if the place is clean and you like the rapport and you're accepting of their policies and everything, make an appointment and see how your dog does and just evaluate it. Evaluate the experience. Did you like the way the dog came out? Is your dog stressed out? If your dog's overly stressed out, hey, listen, maybe they pushed it too much or something. You can expect your dog to be tired. We get that a lot. It's a long day for them. Guys, if your dog goes home and they're sleepy, it's not because the groomer, put drugs into your dog. Okay? It's so highly illegal, and most groomers will never take that chance. It's usually because, listen, it's a long day. Dog, you can expect a degree of stress. They go home, they're tired. But again, evaluate the experience and communicate from that point on. You either like it or you don't. If you don't like the way the dog came out, or you didn't like the rapport at the end of the grooming, or, then maybe look around. But evaluate the experience, and hopefully you find a good groomer.
I can't get the bad groomer out of my head. Hey, look, you either like it or you don't, all right? I hate Pomeranians.
Man, what is it? Poor Pomeranians. They're really taking a hit in this episode, Yeah.
I don't know why I picked them. I don't like Poms, all right?
I don't like Poms.
Your dog sucked. You suck. You want to make another appointment?
Do you want to make another appointment?
That's $1,000. You want to set up?
Oh, did I tell you how much I hate the Pomeranian? That's funny.
Yeah.
Or, there's some, burly guy in the back that, looks like he did a 10-year stint in prison grooming your dog, Yeah, we'll send them back to Luigi back there. Yeah. Don't worry. He handles the hard-to-handle dogs, if you know what I mean.
We got Luigi back. Anthony, bring him back to Luigi. Hey, say goodbye to your dog.
Oh, another Pomeranian, huh?
Never know when it could be your last goodbye. Yeah, we'll call you.
Yeah. Might want to stay away from that grooming shop, I guess.
Yeah. Unless you're very naive and you think, well, they seem nice.
Right, those guys are cool.
Don't get me wrong. If you're comfortable with that, maybe you found your grooming shop.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of times guys like that are the sweetest dogs. Have you ever watched pit bulls and parolees?
Yeah, right.
How sweet are those guys?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, listen.
You said sometimes guys like that are the sweetest dogs.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
See, there I am, I'm doganizing humans on that one.
Yeah, there you go.
But no, we're not trying to put down anybody that did time. That whatever, if you did time, God bless you, and if you come out and you're willing to work with dogs, God bless you. We appreciate that.
We're so insensitive.
I know.
Sure.
It was just a joke. We're groomer humans.
I bet you don't like Pomeranians either.
Actually, I love Pomeranians. They're the cutest little things. They're so cute.
Found one once, or not that I found. Christina's brother found one once.
Oh yeah.
And he was just kind of at our house for a few hours. He was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very cute little Pom.
Yeah, they're adorable. They're so cute. I love all dogs. I think all dogs are cute.
Yeah.
Every dog. I don't care what kind of dog it is. I think they're adorable.
Even I'm one of those people where a dog can have the ugliest mug and it'll just make him look cuter to me. Oh, he's so cute. He's ugly. Yeah, he's got a smushed in nose and he's snorting and drooling, but it's cute because he's, I don't know. He has no choice.
Yeah, they're so ugly. They're cute.
Yeah.
It's like a full circle. Like you, man.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read
the comment.
So, anyway, so here, let's get to our funny comment section. We only have one today because I don't know, we didn't get that many.
Good.
Maybe people, are starting to like us. I don't know.
Well, you didn't tell. I don't know what is this one. I'm glad we only have one. Is this one? You told me you didn't want me to know about this one too.
I didn't want you to know about this one because I saved it for the show itself. But this is what
we're going to get a live reaction.
This is what the comment says.
I'm a professional.
It says, you should get a refund on your Invisalign trays. Your teeth look just as bad from video 1 to now. How come you don't have a response, Ant?
I want to respond, but I'm holding back so much laughter at the moment.
I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. Listen, I can't even disagree with it. That's the sad part about it. I can't even disagree with it.
That's the thing. There's truth to it.
I know. That's the thing. Dude, this cost me $1,500.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah.
God, you could have taken a cruise.
Exactly.
Think about the things that you could have done.
Yeah.
Taken a cruise and
I
not
probably
spent it on Invisalign.
Yeah.
You could have did.
I'm the only person that doesn't get a result. Everybody else, their teeth are straight. Mine, in a way, they're even like more crooked. I don't know what happened. You know what I think may have happened? Maybe they gave me the wrong trays that were intended for someone else.
Wait, maybe they gave you a tray that was pointed in the wrong direction. Like it's actually making your teeth go outward instead of like line up.
Yeah. Listen, thanks for your comment. I appreciate it. I can't disagree with you. That's why I didn't even go ahead and do the tops. What's the point? What is the point?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I thought you did the tops.
Oh, well.
Oh, you did the bottoms?
Yeah, I did the bottoms. I didn't
notice.
Get to the tops because remember I told you about the tops. The guy said you need 18 trays. Bro, that's like 9 years. That's how bad. You know what I mean? I'll have semi-straight teeth when I'm 80.
That's 9 years.
My teeth will fall out before the teeth get straightened.
Aren't they really painful too? Like when you first get them on?
Dude. Yeah, they're painful. I told you, it feels like somebody put a vice grip on your tooth.
I just realized how bad it is that I couldn't tell the difference which one you did, bottom or top. I guess that comment really is true.
And nobody cares.
They look white today, though.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop.
Stop what?
Where's the joke?
There's no joke.
They look white today.
They
Anthony,
do.
My teeth are amber, okay?
Amber is the color of your energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh!
I smile and traffic slows down, okay?
Oh,
they don't want to go through the red light.
They don't want to get a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's winter time, right? Well, no, it's officially spring, but it's still cold out, so everybody's a little white. Maybe they just look whiter because it's white out.
I went to renew my my license in motor vehicles, and they took 4 pictures, okay? And you know what the lady said? I swear, at the last picture, she goes, "Why don't you try to not smile?"
You serious?
Yeah. And I said, "Oh, okay." She goes, "Oh, that's better."
That's better. Here, let's try it this way.
Yeah. She asked me if I liked the first one, and I said no, and she said, "I don't like it either."
Is that why it looks like a mugshot?
I swear, I'm not. It's a true story. She goes, "Yeah, I don't like that one either." And then by picture 4, she says, "Why don't you try to not smile?" Do you know how it felt walking out of motor vehicles?
Well, something tells me you didn't like your new license.
No.
Boy, you can't catch a break there. Either you get somebody who's too nice and crushes your soul with her honesty, or I remember the time you went a couple of years ago and the lady never told you that the picture was coming, and so your like one eye was closed. And
exactly.
Okay, stand over there, turn around. You went, hey.
Yeah.
And she didn't give you no second shot either. It's okay. I guess I'm hanging out with this picture for 4 years. Hope I don't get pulled over.
I did get pulled over. Every time I showed that license to a cop, the next question was, "You got anything illegal in the car?"
Yeah. How long you been doing heroin?
How long? What's going on? You okay? How long you been clean? All right. You mind if I search? Nah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead. You can't search my car without a warrant.
So yeah, I'm glad I got a renewal at least.
Yeah, well, that's
a little balder, but at least my eyes open on this one.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's take that at least. At least you're looking.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate her honesty, to be honest. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, man.
Well, that comment.
So nice to talk to you guys today. We love it. Thanks for tuning in to us, man. We love you guys listening.
Yeah, we love all of you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by and spending half hour, 40 minutes with us, listening to some grooming stuff, some funny stuff. We love all you guys, and apparently you guys love us too, so that's awesome. We want to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. We want to hear from all of you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook, follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure, as always. Take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.